Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Marvel Jacob coming at you with another figure review. And today I'm going to be reviewing the Star Wars The Black series Darth Maul figure. And it's a bit of a change of pace for me. I mean, I'm not huge into Star Wars or anything like that, but I've seen a few of the movies. I've seen The Phantom Menace, and I've seen most of them, but I'm just not like a huge fan of them or anything like that. But I went to a store looking for like that newer Marvel Legends Spider-Man wave, and I didn't really find any of them. I've mostly seen like the X-Force Wolverine and things like that. But I did find this, and I thought, hey, I heard about these this line of figures, and I heard good things about them, so I thought, this guy looked pretty cool. I do know a little bit about him, I'm not gonna go into detail about his character right now, but if you like Star Wars, you know who Darth Maul is. I thought this figure looked pretty cool, so I picked him up. And yeah, he is a pretty good figure. I'll get into him. As you can see, I got him in pretty cool pose as it is. And thankfully, the lightsaber hasn't warped too much, a little bit, you'll notice, but it's not too bad. I've seen worse conditioned ones. But I will have to take that out so I can actually review them. I'll show you the accessories a little bit more close up later. Hold on a second. Yeah, so Hasbro made this line. Uh, it's very. You can tell the style is very similar to the Marvel Legends figures lately. It's pretty close. It's very similar articulation. I mean, you can tell just by the paint work and things like that too. But we'll go over the articulation first. He does have an ankle pivot. Sharmus Prime loves that. Or ankle rocker, whatever you want to call them. So ankle pivot goes side to side, up and down on the hinge. And double jointed knees. And legs move quite a bit. It's really nice. You can tell it's Marvel Legend inspired. And I think, I'm not sure what kind of joints. It's just looks like a single joint, I guess, on the elbow. And then the shoulders move out, up, down, and around, you know how that goes. Head does a 360, but now without twisting off. Hold on. Okay. But it's pretty easy to snap back into place. Just gotta make sure you don't press your fingers on the horns on his head. But yeah, the head doesn't look up very much. A little bit of a tilt. Not a whole lot. Doesn't look down either. Okay, so that's the articulation. Oh yeah, and the hands, hands do a 360, by the way. The fingers aren't really articulated, but they do have like a slightly softer plastic form, which makes putting the lightsaber in his hands easier, a little bit more simple. Yeah, you can just ply them a little bit, and you can get it in. You can get it in. Sorry if I'm stuttering a little bit. Yeah, so that's the articulation. Now I can show you the detail of the figure. It's mostly just like a flat black throughout his outfit, except as like a glossier black on his sash belt and his gloves and his boots. You can see what I mean. You can see what I mean there. That glossier, shinier black paint. And the head is painted really well. It's really clean. Really well done as far as that goes. Let's get a look close up of that. It's pretty nice head sculpt, pretty nice face sculpt. Although I think the eyes are slightly off. The paint on them is good. They're just a little cross-eyed, maybe. I don't know, but it's not really too bad. And then the skirt, I guess, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It has the soft rubber, and then it has like some actual cloth too, which is kind of reminds me of the old school figures too. Smaller scale ones from years ago. It's pretty nice. And that's, like I said, there's not too many details in this guy, but he looks how he should, so I'm happy. And I'll show you the accessories. He, of course, comes with a red lightsaber. And they come, split in two like this. But you can see a little peg on this one, and you just simply plug it in, and, there's your double-edged lightsaber you know him so well for. And like I said, does fit into his hand pretty nicely. As long as you don't split it in two. That's what she said when you're putting it in his hand. But once you do get it in there, he grips it pretty well. You just gotta make sure you don't split it. And yeah, it does stay in pretty well. And you can get both hands on it too. On the right is just a clear plastic like you're pretty much used to. And he also comes with a little pair of binoculars. Give you a close look at them. It's simple, yet a very clean amount of paint on it. It's a little too small for me though. And I don't know if the webcam can pick this up, but if you look at it closely, you can see like a bit of a little wash of like a goldish brownish color on it for dirt. It's pretty nice. And then it comes with the cloak, his cloak with an alternate head. And I made the mistake of thinking I was supposed to remove the head from him out of the cloak, so the head came a little bit loose, a lot looser than it should be. But I can still get it in there all right enough. And yeah, maybe I can put this on for you real quick. Just give me a second. Yeah, see, this is how I have to do it because I made the mistake of pulling the head out, which is really a bad choice. I might be able to fix that with some super glue to the hood or something like that, the cowl. But I can still show you how he looks generally in it. Bear with me here. And here you go. Here he is in his cloak. It's really nice. I like the sculpt on the cloak a lot. It's a flat black, but the sculpting's really, really nice with all the folds and creases. The sleeves I like a lot. The hood or the cowl looks really nice. So, yeah. And I really like this figure. I mean, like I said, it's not what I'd usually pick up, but I'm kind of glad I did. It's a really nice figure, right on par with a lot of the Hasbro Legends lately. And I'll give you some quick size comparisons as soon as I put his regular head back on. Okay, so I got the head back on, and here's the Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters Batman figure. If you can see, Batman's ever so slightly taller there thanks to his ears. And this is a 6-inch scale figure, but he's a bit on the smaller side of that spectrum or scale. So, but I think he'll still display well enough if you put him next to Marvel Legends for some reason. Alright, so that pretty much does it for this review, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.